have a 4th of July garden tour. It's a new little entryway. This is my in-garden flower arrangement. Whatever gets picked or falls apart gets in the water gauge. So we have peppers. Those are, they look like red jalapenos maybe. They're longer ones, so they're just hot reds. And we have beans in here too. These are, what are they? Sriracha peppers. That's fun. They have to turn red. These are cayenne peppers, no peppers yet. These are long nuts. This guy's finally almost ready. He's turning red at the bottom. Roma tomatoes, jalapenos in the middle. We got lots of baby jalapenos. Lots of tomatoes. Look at that. And these are all Romas. Looking good. Pretty solid tomatoes. And I pruned them up the other day. We have more beans and more peppers in here. Lots of basils too. And these are some of the super hot peppers in here, like Carolina Reaper. Not sure how fast they'll grow, or some of these other super hot ones. We'll see how they do. That's more of an experiment. These are all Brussels sprouts with tons of little sprouts on them. So I'm very excited for those. We have green zebra tomato, which is growing well, getting a little bit tall. We have a cabbage. I don't know what to make with it yet. Coleslaw. Not sure on sauerkraut. I don't know if I want to do that, but we'll see. Lots of basil all over because I like that in the garden, and the bees like it too when it flowers. We have nice. These are yellow wax beans on this trellis. Monte Gusto, I think is the name. And it's been a good pea season because it's been a cool spring, so the peas are a little crazy. I didn't know they grow this big, so they flopped over. And we also have lots of beets in here. They're still growing pretty well because they're nice and shady around here. There's a beet. These are Touchstone Gold. These are more cabbages, and there's a nice little cabbage in there. And Roma tomatoes over here also. And here's a potato bag over here. One of these is red potatoes. One of them is like a butterball type, small white ones. I forgot which is which, so we'll see when we dig them up. And these we have a good, this is a mix of red and gold beets. I've been picking them for salads, and they're about an inch bag. This is a yellow blush tomato. I think it's a pear variety. So not a ton of tomatoes on it, I don't think. But, oh, there they are. They're longer. Huh. A longer tomato. That's interesting. Okay. And I have a nest of bees that live in here also. Their doorway is right through there. They're pretty. They leave me alone. And here's another yellow tomato that, because these are hugelkultur started beds, there's wood pieces still in there, so I just could not get a tomato cage in here. So he's on a stick right now, so he's sort of floppy. And this is a volunteer cucumber. I don't even know what kind, but we'll have a lot of little cucumbers very soon, so that's okay. I let them grow. Here's more peas that have taken over this tomato, but that's okay. They'll be done soon. This is actually pretty tall. This is taller than me right now. I'm about 5 feet. So this is peas growing in front of 2 tomato cages, and I think they're green zebra tomatoes. And they've just started setting fruit. And here's a little one. It does have a little stripey to it. I think it has green stripes on it. Hence the name. And these are kohlrabi. After I find these starting to round out a little bit, I hope they do it before it gets too hot and then they just stop growing. We have more green beans. These are bush beans, probably provider beans. I pulled a lettuce out, so I'm going to plant more beans in this little space. A lot of kale. These are broccoli, so they should set broccoli pretty soon. And then here is a red pearl grape tomato, so this will have lots of tomatoes when these flowers set fruit. There's been a million bees in here each day, so we should have a lot of fruit. And this is a FML, I don't know, 241, some number, green bean that I saved the seed from last year because it grew really well. And it is very tall and flopping over already, so I need bigger fences actually, I think. But these look cool. And these are our crystal white wax pearl onions, and we roast these on shish kebabs, and they're absolutely delicious. And they need to be actually harvested because they're a little over 1 inch big. And here's more peppers. These are King of the North peppers, and there are, I don't know how many peppers on this plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 peppers on here, and these are bell peppers, so they're gigantic. And more jalapenos too. And look, a truly in the wild. There we go. And more basil. This is a whole bunch more kale. This is Vera kale, which I'm making greens powder out of. I just dehydrate a couple giant leaves and make greens powder. And I give it to friends or sell it. Well, there's the green zebra tomatoes. They are stripy. That looks nice. And oh, there's our bees. Oh, I guess they found a new entrance. Okay. So yeah, there's a bee home in my raised bed, so we're just gonna leave it because I'm not gonna mess with that. They can have it. More potatoes. And lots of flowers on the other side. These are beautiful sunset colored snapdragons.